was the Iblis stone, long hidden in a buried temple. Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now, drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals. What could he craft with the materials he had? Renato had a pretty good idea, actually. Renato distrusted doors that opened automatically, especially after being buried for millennia. Was this some sort of trap? Hey, what do ravens say when they die? Never mind. I'll wait. I should go, he thought. Ravens were already here, cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late. It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects. shield. What was really fun was hooking yourself onto a moving ship. How could a temple to Iblis still even exist? The transcendent emperor had destroyed all the shrines of the lost gods after exiling them. Had it been buried in that long-ago battle? Or had Iblis foreseen his fate and hidden it from his enemy? The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders. There was an engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people. It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that? It was the stone. Eager. Thirsty.
Kill the Emperor's daughter.
That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and Renato wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon.
Not the core,
said the stone anxiously.
Lead me death. I will give you the power to do what you want.
Was he listening to a talking rock? Ah, but the rock had a point. If the stone could truly turn him into a powerful warrior, he could defeat the Emperor with the very weapon the wicked old toad had sought for himself. To be a hero, you had to sacrifice old friends sometimes, especially when they've become enemies. As he placed the impossibly black crystal in his gauntlet, Renato had a sudden vision. Charred fields covered in dead ravens below a black sun. Was it the time of the lost gods before the transcendent Emperor? Was it the future?
Feed souls,
it whispered.
Take the power.
He could feel the stone's hunger for souls, its thirst for blood. All right, I get it. This was going to be interesting. His mother had never let him wave his sword around at home. He guessed he was still compensating for that. Nice. That could be useful.
The ravens on Zenobia's island were no match for Reynardo. They screamed as the stones sucked out their souls. And with each death, he felt stronger. Take the power, the stone told him.
It would be fun to try out that one. And here was a handy workbench.
This couldn't be good for global warming.
Ooh, sparkly, thought Reynardo. He couldn't do worse with Zenobia than he'd done with the core, could he? These things really slice like ham. Zenobia was waiting for Reynardo. She was alone, confident as always. Fire danced at the tips of her claws.
Are you here to surrender?
She seemed as cocksure as he felt.
But she didn't know he had the stone.
And I've missed you too, love.
He chuckled.
She spotted the stone and bolted without another word. Boom!
Finally, Renato caught up to her. He had never seen her scared before. At school, she'd been the determined, brave one. Now her eyes were wide, frightened. He didn't like seeing her this way.
Kill her.
Whispered the stone.
You cannot win your rebellion without it.
Please. No, said Zenobia. Not that way. Oh, they had been so close once. Could he really feed her soul to his demonic gem? But if he spared her, he would not get the full power of the stone. Oh, how could he be the hero he wanted to be?